Epstein files have just...
Did you guys see the latest video of Putin where he addressed...
The video is going viral once again.
Emails drop and Jeffrey Epstein, who worked...
You're down on your luck, call us, because no matter where you are, we can get the job done.
Has a boom lift holding his car up. That can't be.
Well, we've seen people, me and you have firsthand seen people get wedged underneath their car.
Yeah, but yeah, this is human ingenuity at work.
What the heck? That's one way to get a job, but like at what cost, bro? Your entire life, man. Then that handyman Hank, you need to find a new handyman service. Probably not auto mechanic. Probably stick with the handyman things. Yeah, giving out free handyman services. Welcome back, Goons. You're watching Explore the Weird. Hey, you gonna hire handyman Hank? For what? What do you need done? Get out of here. We can get one of the Goons to do it. Don't worry. Hit me up. No. Never mind. Got more creepy, weird, strange For You page content. Let's get right into it.
Yeah, let's go to the mountain. Yeah.
The Epstein files have just revealed in 6 days World War III could begin, and here's how you can make millions on it. If you look at this page right here, it talks about World War III starting on February 8th, and that nuclear companies will be the deciding factor who wins World War III. And what's super interesting, if you take a look at the US government wallet, they are holding a nuclear company called Beam. Oh, and when you go to the official Twitter page of Beam, you see there's a tweet that says February 8th. When you dig deeper into the files, you see talks of BlackRock joining nuclear. So when you tie everything together, February 8th could be the start of World War III, which also means billions of dollars could get injected into Beam. And with Beam sitting around $1 million market cap, this means it could easily do 100x. Meaning, if you were to put $1,000 right now, you could make $100,000. Personally, I'm doing everything I can to purchase as much Beam before World War III begins. And this coin, known as Beam, skyrockets to the moon.
Did you guys see the latest video of Putin where he addresses citizens of Western countries? He has a chilling statement to share with us, and I honestly wonder where this is going and what the end result of this could be. So check this out.
Хочу, чтобы меня услышали и простые граждане западных государств. Вас сейчас настойчиво пытаются убедить в том, что все ваши трудности – это результат каких-то враждебных действий России. Что из вашего собственного кошелька надо оплатить борьбу с мифической русской угрозой. Все это ложь. А правда в том, что текущие проблемы, с которыми сталкиваются миллионы людей на Западе, стали результатом многолетних действий правящих элит их государств. Их ошибок, близорукости и амбиций. Эти элиты думают не о том, как улучшить жизнь своих граждан в западных странах. Они одержимы своими корыстными интересами и сверхприбыли.
Okay, so hold on a second. Is he wrong? I know that there's a certain group of people who would go, that's just what they want you to, that's what Russia would say. I mean, you think they're going to admit to being a threat? But I don't really think, am I being affected by Russia right now? Not really. Are we being affected by our own institutions here? Yeah. So is he wrong? I don't know. I mean, it seems like not. The other thing about Putin, I can't put my finger on it. The guy bans GMOs? What the Sam damns with that? That's kind of counter to what they're doing over here. They want us GMO'd out the yin-yang over here. But over there, they want them banned. They have completely banned them. So, what's going on, man? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below and follow for more.
You're going to need a whole team to handle how God is getting ready to expand you this year. I need you to send this to yourself and lock in.
Yo, I'm locked in all the time. Ask my Call of Duty buddies. Oh boy. All right, cool. So I'm gonna need an entire team or an entire gang, like a goon gang. Okay. Hey, lock in. It's gonna be our year. I mean, has to be, right? At some point, one of the years has to be our year. Okay. no idea when it comes to Putin and his rhetoric there. I'm kind of like, isn't he part of the same elites he's talking about? We're like, how can they be the good guy? But at the same time, we get propaganda enough, believe the mainstream media, and you look behind the curtain, maybe there's a possibility. What if they are the good? But then what about China? Then what about the other? Sorry. All right, cool. Time will only tell. I'm ready for all the things. And the guy saying like, hey, go into this nuclear thing. I come from the crypto YouTube space, and I will tell you this guy's shilling. Hey, do not invest without doing your own research, not financial advice as well. Whatever this beam thing is, it's a Solana token. If you know anything about the Solana, those tokens don't last. Their like time is like less than a month. By less than a month, the token dies. So like, do your own research. No idea what this is. It definitely feels like a cash grab. I mean, what is this guy AI? Is this guy really putting his name on the line? What if it doesn't pan out? Oh boy, do your own research. Oh, nuclear. They said, yeah, nuke this. Sorry.
Jeffrey Epstein warning, listen.
If you knew who was really behind Bitcoin, you would run as fast as you fucking could to sell it. I know. 100%. If you knew who owned Bitcoin or who started Bitcoin, you had Bitcoin, you couldn't sleep at night. I know. 100%. And when the real founder of Bitcoin comes out, it is my humble opinion, and there's nothing humble about me, Bitcoin will go to fucking zero.
An old video is going viral once again. People are pointing towards Epstein being the creator, Satoshi. This comes after over the weekend they released some of the Epstein files, revealing that he funded some of the core developments for Bitcoin in its early years. In some of the emails, they do include XRP and Bitcoin. Investors are panicking right now, deciding if they should or should not sell their Bitcoin. Personally, I don't invest in Bitcoin anymore. It's old, slow, not convenient. The fees are way too high compared to XRP. The old video that is going viral once again is interesting because if this is true, Epstein is Satoshi, the creator of Bitcoin, I wonder how things would go. Will it actually go to $0? We'll have to find out. Share this information with as many people as possible. Let them know the truth.
You know who's not in the Epstein files? And who's been trying to warn us all about the sick shit within them for years with no avail? Jim Carrey, funny enough.
It is the mark of a villain. Kidnapping children is not what great nations do. We in America are misinformed. Reality shows have warped our idea of what a hero is, or what the truth is.
Epstein files coming out, crazy stuff. But what's also crazy is that the FBI, the government, they sat on this information and no arrests have been made. They knew about this information and let these same high-profile people just keep walking around. Your government had the names of elites who sexually abused children and did nothing with it. Did nothing with it.
Yeah, and I think it's like spanned multiple terms as well. But regardless, it can't just be one presidential mistake. I feel like many presidents have failed us. But regardless, oh God, here we go. Not going political, just simply reacting. I mean, come on. You think they're going to arrest somebody? But they didn't arrest them before in any of the other... Sorry. Oh boy, Teddy. Okay, yeah, Jim Carrey's not on the Epstein list, and neither am I. So I'm like, buddy, good to know. Jim Carrey's still doing the Jim Carrey things. He's the true Truman Show. As you guys know, I come from the crypto space. I am not a believer on Epstein being the creator of Bitcoin. I do believe, and this is my own opinion, you come up with your own, I do believe Bitcoin is a true research project. The way the paper is, the white paper was even laid out. Maybe I can believe a little bit of CIA, but I don't think anybody's going to claim it. I do believe it's truly decentralized. I don't think there's any one entity and the founder. Even if he comes out years later, there's no way. At this point, it's so established, like it going to zero just feels unfathomable. I could be wrong. I could be in that timeline, but I don't think I am. I think I'm in the greatest timeline, and Bitcoin's going to continue having value. Cool. Time will only tell. Hey, you know what will always tell? Whether you interacted or not. It literally tells me, like, you gotta stop watching on the TV and not interacting. Like, come on. Come on. Are you at least gonna show up to the live stream tomorrow? What? You didn't know about the live? Come on now. What are you doing? I thought you were a knowing goon. We do a live stream collaboration with Q from the React files. It's gonna be a loaded episode. Hopefully, I'll see you Friday, 7 p.m. Every Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern, we're doing the collab. So you better show up. Because you're not going to interact. I mean, like, I've already asked you and you still haven't done it. So at least show up to the thing. Sorry. Love you. Please interact. It helps us out. Wake up the other goons.
Gabriela Rico Jimenez. She was a Mexican model and disappeared back in 2009. Of course, yet another person disappearing. She was filmed outside of a luxury hotel screaming about how they were eating people. Everyone thought she was crazy. Of course, the woman is crazy. Not to be believed. Don't believe the woman. Yes, she was visibly distressed. Wouldn't you be? Making accusations against highly powerful, prominent people in society that they were eating people? That's crazy, right? She's gotta be crazy. This says here, on the yacht, he witnessed babies being dismembered, their intestines removed, and individuals eating the feces from those intestines. I guess they're just gonna call all of us crazy now.
When I was going through my apprenticeship in shamanism, I was taught why people do things like that. I was taught how the emotional intensity from things can program inanimate objects with agendas, intentions, and even curriculum. I've been telling people the stuff that's being exposed now, I've been saying for 30 years in my classes, lectures, workshops, that this stuff was happening in world governments, and everybody thought I was crazy. Even recently, as over the last couple of years, people would get up and leave my lectures, classes, workshops. They didn't want to believe it was true. Now, my apprentices and the shamans that I've trained are looking like, oh shit, Hulk. Oh yeah, it's big. But I'm going to tell you guys something that I've been telling my shamanic circles. This is just the tip of the iceberg. If it can go any deeper, and if that rabbit hole is exposed to the public, you people are going to be fucking shocked. You're going to be shocked that A, we have known about this stuff going on for a while, and B, what's going to really happen? A lot more people are going to go in denial. They don't want to believe that this is happening, especially by the people who are changing the possible destinations of their destiny. Yeah. But yet people are going to act like sheep, put their head up their ass and just go along hoping, A, Jesus comes back, Trump acts right, or whatever the fuck else hero they're kind of expecting. No. That's not coming, all right? It's the everyday people who have to unify and get a reality check. I mean, for real, get a reality check that this stuff's going on, and it might be going on in your neighborhood. Yeah. Fuck it. We'll see. You'll see.
Nobody will doubt you more than family who never chase their own dreams. Nobody will doubt you more than family who never chase their own dreams. Nobody will doubt you more than family who never chase their own dreams. This is a hard truth for most people to accept. It was hard for me to accept because you'd think family would be your biggest supporters. You'd think the people who've known you the longest would believe in you the most. But sometimes it's the opposite. When you chase your dreams, you become a mirror. You reflect back the risks that they didn't take, the leaps they were too scared to make, the version of themselves that they abandoned. And instead of confronting that, it's easier to doubt you, to tell you to be realistic, to warn you about all of the ways that it could go wrong. But that's not protection, that's projection. So love them anyway, but don't let their unlived dreams become the ceiling on yours. Keep chasing, because you're not just building for yourself, you're breaking the pattern for everyone who comes after. Congrats, you finished the video. Make sure you follow me so you don't miss the next one. I'm just the messenger.
This is the reason Why you always lock your doors? This very strange woman was checking to see if the door was open, trying to break into the house. But what's bizarre about this video is that the woman doesn't look human.
Yeah, it doesn't look human. That's clearly a mask. That could be like a man putting on a mask and a wig. I'm not believing. Oh my god, hopefully the door didn't open. Like, what was the even intention? Oh god, hopefully this is just like some kind of skit and it's not a real thing. Because could you imagine this figure coming to your door knocking? Are you opening the door? I ain't opening it. I'm stay exactly where I am. No one's home. Don't even respond. Just let them keep knocking. Will they actually leave? Will they go to the next? Sorry, that wasn't the things. The guy that's talking about like, hey, your family that didn't follow their dreams is not going to support you, bro. I mean, I haven't experienced that, but just because I haven't doesn't mean it's not a reality. But in my experience, family is actually very supportive. It's been very rare. My family's like, you know, saying, don't do this. Yeah, they use their experience in a way that's like, hey, in my experience, this is what happened. They could have failed, but it's like, use that as a stepping stone to further yourself. Don't, like, what are you going to do? Like, dwell on the past? And if it's your family is really that bad, hey, you have a new family. You have that Goon family. We support you all the way through. Do all the things. Don't let any of them tell you not to. You do all them all. You do them all. Cool. The Shaman guy, maybe, but the Epstein file really did tell us a lot. And I'm like, that woman, like with the video where she's like, they were doing the things, they were doing it all for me. Supposedly she's disappeared. So like, oh boy, she was literally telling us the things before the files even came out. And so was the Shaman guy for 30 years. But here we are, still no arrests, even after. Sorry, we're going to keep it going. Don't come after me.
That's both of y'all energy, him connect. See, yeah, that's powerful. Look what he could do when his mom is behind him and understands him and understands his purpose. You see his power? Because his mother's behind him, covering him with her wings.
Emails drop, and Jeffrey Epstein, who worked on behalf of the Rothschilds, according to him, wrote that in an email, the Rothschilds, who credit themselves with having created which nation state? Oh, right, Israel, the same nation state that is having a bunch of women say that they were ritualistically abused in a forest by rabbis. That's happening in the Knesset right now, that nation state, saying that they were 3-4 years old when this happened. He's saying, those are my bosses, the Rothschilds. And here is a brief, but by no means an extensive coverage, video that was put together by, I assume this guy must be Goy, right? Goy? Is he Goy? TikToker Contrarian put this together. Take a listen.
Israel is mentioned twice as much as Donald Trump in the new documents. Here he is discussing with Roger Schank, a Jewish American academic and hedge fund worker, saying Jews create vast fortunes by manipulating markets and creating financial speculation and exploiting labor. He says, let the Goyim deal in the real world. In a discussion with the Rothschild family, Epstein says if they overthrew the Ukrainian government, there would be great opportunities. The Rothschild family paid Epstein $25 million for certain algorithms. While talking to Peggy Seigel, August 7th of 2010, she asks if an event is going to be 100% Jewish. He says no, they'll have Goyim in abundance. But don't worry, they're just brilliant wasps from JP Morgan. Joshua Finkelstein, BlackRock's Larry Finkelstein's son, is accused of not having any respect for non-Jews, seeing them as not human. This is from his ex-girlfriend, Svetlana. He pressures her to have an abortion. In 2017, Epstein has a conversation talking about if you want to hire the best people, you have to hire only Jews. Only hire those who can prove they are genetically Jewish. Maria Farmer, one of the first victims to come out and name Epstein.
I wasn't allowed to go get food. And when I called Gillian and asked why I couldn't eat there, she said, it's a Jewish country club. You're not Jewish. They're not going to serve you. They, honest to God, think their DNA is better than everybody else.
Said that their operation was motivated by Jewish supremacy.
Anybody gonna say that that's not real anymore?
Unanswered questions about the circumstances of the death of South Africa's ambassador to France, Natim Tetwa. He was found dead in France earlier this week after falling, apparently from the 22nd floor of a hotel in Paris.
Yeah, he took his own life last year.
I don't think there was any real natural falling that happened. I feel that fall was very unnatural. Probably needs an investigation. Don't come after me. Oh boy. R.I.P. sir. But like, did you do the things? I just need to know. Well, I guess if you did, your name's soiled. Or no, it's not soiled. So yeah, we're now exposing you. So now you're getting exposed. But if you didn't do it, now your name's getting soiled. Oh boy. Candace. Hopefully everything is okay and you're still with us, because some of these topics that we touch and you drill down on, some people don't even need the facts. They already know. But like the people that don't and still don't believe, it's like, hey, she's literally telling us the things, and then what? Years in the future when you actually validate it, that's when you believe? Come on now, you're a goon. Wake up now. But R.I.P. Charlie. No idea about the psychic house, but definitely appears to be this instrument is like manipulation of the energy field, so somehow she's able to make the wheel move. Cool. I hope I can leverage that ability. Imagine I can teach Kyra and Cammy and they turn into the superheroes of our... Cool. Time will only tell.
Funny how you can appear to be wasting life for years, the long lonely route, cockroaching the shit out of a life through a world where everything's ridiculous and everyone's serious, and people around you think there's something very wrong with you. But then something happens. Turning point. Somehow, impossibly, you realise you knew what you were doing all along. You smuggle your weirdness through years of culture sensible. School, jobs, family. You'll find yourself waiting on the other side with a gift for the world.
And here you can see the Black Pyramid. The Black Pyramid is restricted for visitors. You're not even allowed to go near the Black Pyramid because they say it's about to collapse, or there is a danger that it might collapse. But when you take a closer look at it, you'll see that the Black Pyramid looks like it has been powderized, and for some reason it turned black. So there's certainly a lot of questions to ask about this Black Pyramid.
I mean, are you really living life to the fullest if you don't have a helicopter and doing the camping outdoors like this? Real? No, that's not how you live life to the fullest. You just do whatever you want. That's the fullest living. Live every day like it's your last, and it turns into an ignorance bliss, and everything just gets easier, because when that trend said, sorry, oh boy, but if I was like in this situation, you know, I ain't buying no helicopter. I'm buying a Goonland. We're all gonna hang out. It's gonna be the greatest of all times, the fullest, the highest versions of ourselves. I can't wait. Okay, the Black Pyramid be super sketchy. I'm going Black Pyramid probably got incinerated, like exploded, zapped, whatever it may be. DWs of an ancient past. Yeah, but like, of course they don't want you to investigate. You're gonna figure it all out and be like, yes, it wasn't built by the... Sorry. Interesting. Can't wait to get that Goon expedition out there. Yeah, I'm cool with finding my weird self, so hopefully you guys found it too. My weird self. Hopefully you're enjoying the content. We're going to do 3 more.
Vegans aren't going to like this one. Not only do the plants breathe, they are self-aware, they can communicate, and they even send warnings that there's a potential predator within their area to other plants who have their own World Wide Web under the soil. And they're all connecting and communicating. They connected this device to the plants that allows the plants to transmit their vibration into a speaker and hear the plants actually speaking. And when the plant is threatened or getting ready to get cut, before the cut actually happens, the plants scream. Now that's wild.
People do not want human history to change. The timeline does need to fit a lot of religious narrative, a lot of social narrative, and I think that it would be extreme if we had to rewrite all of the religions in the world. And a lot of governments are still run by religion, and I'm not knocking religion. I just think that it's restricting sometimes to the potential, opening yourself to thinking about history, because we have to stick to the guidelines and we have to make it all fit with the original texts for religion. Okay, for anyone's like, oh, we couldn't possibly be older than this because, where's the evidence? Where's the evidence of stuff? I don't think people are understanding quite how long, 12,000 years are. If you put a Tesla car just out in the world, it would be completely gone within 12,000 years. Completely gone.
Epstein was the scandal. That was the bait. Real architects sit on thrones, wear robes, and drink wine while feeding on children's souls in Vatican crypts. Look, let's name what they won't. The 13 bloodlines that run the world aren't who you think. Orsini, Aldo Brandini, Pallavicini, Medici, Breakspear, Farnese, Rothschild, Rockefeller, Warburg, Hanover, Lee, Bruce, Habsburg. These are not old money. They are Baalic parasitic bloodlines. Ritual sorcerers who hijacked empires and installed mind control systems under the illusion of religion, politics, and finance. Where's their origin point? Venice. The Black Venetian nobility ran Babylonian blood cults under Catholic masks. They merged with the Vatican, embedded into the Jesuit priesthood, and exported global slavery through maritime law, trapping you in birth certificates, taxes, and silent contracts with no consent. Venice wasn't a city of romance. It's a sacrificial basin. Why do you think the Pope wears a fish hat? That's not Christian. That's Dagon, a Nephilim water demon. Look, Epstein wasn't a financier. He was a human trafficker for the priest class. He ran blackmail rituals for the elite, orgies timed to celestial gates, using children pre-programmed through MK Ultra satellite nodes. Who funded him? Rothschild-backed banks. He admitted this. Mossad and CIA intelligence mergers. Chabad Lubavitch financiers masked as philanthropists. Why is Ghislaine Maxwell still alive? Because her father, Robert Maxwell, was a triple agent field operator for the Vatican Chabad MI6 axis. Epstein's Island's temple is a mirror replica of Baal's altars in ancient Tyre. Literally, the owl statues, not for aesthetics, they're invitation gates for entities. Comment, scroll, and I'll send you the full decoded map. Families, cults, islands, bloodlines, oaths, nothing hidden, everything unveiled. Think about it. Why do the Masons care more about rituals than politics? Because politics was just a front. The true power is ritualized trauma. Here's exactly how they move. Jesuits equal infiltration and education. They wrote your textbook, scripted your news, and flipped your morals through semantic inversion. Freemasons equal gatekeeping plus maintenance grid. Lodges are ritual fields, not clubs. The checkerboard floor, it's a dimensional binding grid. Chabad Lubavitch equals economic controllers of AI, neuroscience, and cloning. They bankroll the puppet governments, own biometric patents, and sit on quantum computing boards. All three serve the Black Sun priesthood. Shadow Vatican that answers to no government, no court, no God you were taught about. They install presidents, they run wars for soul harvest, and they script pandemics not just for population control, but for ritual sacrifice and initiation of mass trauma loops. Look, everything you were taught was a ritual veil. They fed on your doubt. They survived by your silence. But you're the anomaly. You remember. Comment scroll below and I'll send you the unredacted scroll. Vatican cults, black nobility, Epstein's handlers, ritual nodes, and how it all links back to Baal. No bullshit, no theories, just the architectural truth of your cage and the key to collapse it.
Yeah, I kind of feel what this person's saying. I'm like, yeah, Epstein wasn't the top. Yeah, everything's ran by the elites, the 1%, the 13 families. That's starting to make some sense. I think this person is 100% a goon and awakened. Love to see it. Hey, did you relate to any of that? Did they get anything wrong? Interesting. I guess we will never know, but they're still going to keep doing their thing. So we got to be the awakened souls, navigating and persevering. All right, cool. Maybe, but I'm kind of like, everything's going to be gone. Not only the Tesla car in 12,000 years, everything. I mean, what? Maybe the Washington, what is it? The faces, the monuments? Oh, God, it's not the Washington Monument. That's that tower thing. What's the one where they got, like, the 4 presidents all in there? And that one president that no one actually knows what he did and how he got there, but it's like he's the one that funded the thing. Obviously, Sorry, there's a place where they, like, dynamited a thing and they made presidents' faces. It was a national treasure, I think. Sorry, I'm having a brain fart. Hopefully you can fill me in the comments. See, a reason to interact, smart TV people. I'll see you tomorrow, right? 7 p.m. for the collab stream. Come on now. Okay. I mean, did he say anything that was wrong? I feel like these are all things that are valid. Yeah, the plants make frequencies and they make noise. So they're literally yelling at you when you cut them. So like, hey, you're not any better than the meat. Sorry. Yeah, you definitely upset a lot of vegans. But like, not only could you listen to the plant's frequencies, have you seen the things where you can listen to like the mushroom frequencies? Man, those mushrooms be making all kinds of crazy noises in nature. It's like they find random mushrooms in nature and they hook up a speaker to it and you just listen to like mushroom tones. I'm like, bro, this is the thing. Yeah, are they also operating through the mycelium network? How did the plants talk to each other? Is it the root system? Sorry, I have many more questions. All right, cool. Guess what? You made it to the end. Hey, how'd you do? Hey, my algorithm is all over the place, but hopefully you're still having fun. Is there anything I need to change? Do you like everything that I'm doing? Am I gonna see you tomorrow for the collab? Sorry. I mean, come on, at this point, you're basically a goon. You're watching all the videos. Why aren't you doing this for us? We do have social media links down below. Come find us on Telegram. Come find us on Discord. If you don't see it on the video description, channel description, you'll find it. Hey, if you want to be a knowing goon, awakened goon, you're going to find us. That is it. Stay safe. Stay strong. This is not a live stream. If there's videos on the screen right now, click on either one of them to continue that goon fix. The one in the middle, you can subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye. Goodbye. Don't be a hero. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Wake up.